Hi everyone, just having a summer solstice moment in my garden, as today is the 21st of June and the longest day and the shortest night of the year. And as from tomorrow, very slowly, the days will start shortening and the nights will start creeping in length. But I'm out here and it is an absolute bomb site everywhere actually, so I don't show you everything because we're landscaping at the minute. But behind me, this flower, which I'll zoom in on in a minute, is St. John's wort. And some of you will be very familiar with this beautiful herb. It's very potent. Its Latin name is Hypericum perforatum because when you get the little leaves and you hold them up to the sky, it looks like they've been perforated all over with tiny little dots. That's how you know that St. John's wort is the right one when you're looking at it. So I love the fact that this flowers around the summer solstice, and the reason it's called St. John's wort is because on the 24th of June, which is just near the summer solstice, that is the feast day of St. John the Baptist, who this flower is named after. So it's kind of interesting how religious celebrations were put in the calendar at the same time as pagan celebrations. So Christmas, for example, is the 25th of December, and that was put there where the pagan celebration of the winter solstice lies. And the same with this one. So St. John the Baptist Day was put exactly 6 months before the winter solstice, and the story in the Bible is that, you know, the St. John the Baptist foretold that Jesus was going to be born. But anyway, it's all quite interesting, that little link there. But I just wanted to tell you a little bit about this flower because it's amazing, and you'll probably notice it when you're walking through woodland. It's very often growing in sandy or rocky areas. It doesn't need much soil to grow. And it's a potent mood balancing herb. So it's proven to be as effective as some SSRIs, which are your antidepressant kind of drugs. You do have to be careful if you're on antidepressants already. You wouldn't want to take this alongside it. But if you struggle with your mood and you aren't on any other medication, because you do have to be careful with certain medications because this does interact with certain medications. But if you're not and your mood's a bit low and you've ruled out all the other possibilities such as nutritional deficiencies or gut imbalances or hormone problems, and this is a really gentle, lovely herb you can try that's proven to be as effective as some SSRIs, and it doesn't have any side effects other than the fact that if you're on certain medications already, it can change the efficacy of that medication. So what it does, it speeds up the liver enzymes, makes the liver work in a different way, and it metabolizes your medication slightly too fast, so you don't get as much out of your medication as possible. And you do have to be careful with birth control pills as well, because it can change the efficacy. It can change the rate of efficiency for your birth control pill. So do avoid this if you are on that as well. But it's not only a wonderful herb for helping your mental state, it's also an anti-inflammatory, and a really lovely thing to do with this at this time of year if you like making things is get a jam jar, pick a load of it, stalks, leaves, flowers, all of it, all the aerial parts that we call that above the ground. Shove it in a jam jar, put some oil in it, so a nice quality oil, something like almond oil would be lovely, but if only you've got olive oil, that will do. And stick it on a sunny window, and you will see that oil change to a beautiful red colour. There's a lovely red pigment in the stems and in the leaves that comes out. And then what you do with that lovely oil after you've had it brewing for about 6 weeks on a nice sunny window, take out the plant, take all of it out and strain it, and then you've got a really nice rubbing oil for when you or your family members have got achy shoulders, achy knees, achy hips, achy back, whatever. Just rub it on. It's lovely. It's a very nice anti-inflammatory oil, and it won't affect your medication in the same way as taking it orally, so it's quite safe. So do look out for it. So I just love it because it's just such a sunny little plant, and I just love the fact that it's timed to come out at this time of year with the summer solstice. And in naturopathy, the solstices and the equinoxes are of very great importance to us. So I've talked to you before at the autumn equinox and the spring equinox about detoxification, how the body detoxifies at those times. And the summer solstice is all about harnessing the vitality that Mother Nature is providing at this time of year. So getting out there, getting the sunshine on your skin, really harnessing as much vitamin D as you can before those winter nights start drawing out and lengthening. And just trying to be out in nature because it's good for the mind, the body, and the soul. So I'm going to zoom in now and show you this lovely little flower, and I've just only have the tiniest bit that I've planted there, but this will bush up and get bigger. So 1 second. Here we are, like a lovely little star-shaped flower, and very tall, quite tall really. I'd say it's 60-70 centimeters, quite a thick stem. And if you pull off these leaves, like I say, and hold it up to the light, you should see lots of tiny little dots that you can see light through. And if you can't, you've got the wrong plant. There's loads of apps out there now, so you can get the right identification. You know, you can get them on your phone and go around and check you've got the right thing. So I'm not going to do anything with this one because I want it to grow and get bushy in my new little herb area that I've planted. So there we have it. Have a lovely summer solstice. Summer solstice is all about balance between day and night, between masculine and feminine. Think about your life. Where are you unbalanced? Is it movement? Is it water? Is it too much sugar? Too many stimulants perhaps? Where can you achieve more balance? That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, take care everybody. Bye bye.